Om Jnanatiminandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chaksharu Militam Jena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Vanchkapa Tarubhischa Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah. Such an auspicious day, the glorious appearance day of our beloved, Her Grace, Srimati Syamarani Didi. On this most auspicious first Vyasa Puja celebration, I'm so honored and my heart is so full of love to be able to speak and share on this beautiful occasion. Srimati Syamarani Didi is my heart. She's my Shiksha Guru. She keeps me breathing and working so that I know at least if I work and I could give donations to her projects and her glory, then my life could be minuscule of useful. So I wanted to, on this special day, at least be able to say something. I wrote a poem in 2018, and I'd like to read that poem. More than an X-ray, scanning deep within my soul, purifying and cleansing, bringing us closer to our goal. Your depths of vision are beyond conception. The feeling is real and true, no deception. My last interaction with you in this physical realm, Italy 2010, full of all emotions and overwhelmed. Syamarani, Didi, Visanti, and I were at your front door. Slow motion, no words, yet a lightning, clear message to my core. Your eyes and scan said it all, no words needed. You placed me with Didi. The imprint succeeded. The realization of that blessing is starting to manifest years later. Whom better to learn from and associate with? There is none greater. She hates glorification, but deserves it more than any. So humble and dedicated. And jokes? She's got plenty. No truer example of not wasting time have I ever seen. Every second for our Guru Varga ever since she was a teen. Whether painting or writing or chanting or making a book, devotional service all day must be forced to stop when prasad is cooked. Harikatha lectures playing consistently all night long, celebrating every single holiday, singing bhajan songs. Always trying to improve with all types of courses, nonviolent communication, affirmations, and memory classes from different sources. An uncanny ability to engage anyone in service, speaking in front of thousands of people, not even being nervous. Epitome of humility, taking advice from all. 57 years of unbroken seva, never even close to a fall. Despite so much adversity, aparad, and even abuse, she never stopped serving. Definition of not using any excuse. Harsh on herself and on others, so gentle. So sweet and kind and not judgmental. The seva she's done in one lifetime is unbelievable. It's out of this world and completely inconceivable. So on this amazing, auspicious day, I want to express my gratitude, knowing I can never repay. Gurudev, the block of bliss you gave me was the best 10 years of my life. In your physical presence, there was never any strife. And now I see you gave me another divine gift. With Srimati Syamarani Didi, from your lotus feet, I'll never drift. More than an X-ray, deep messages implanted in our hearts, the seed sprouting over time, revealing more blessings you impart. Srimati Syamarani Didi ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai.
Hare Krishna, Syamarani Didi. my beloved Mateyi. Yes, I am taking this time to glorify your special day. Indeed, you are an ideal example of what it takes to follow the process of devotional service as taught to you by your divine masters, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Narayan Maharaj, and all the great acharyas in the Guru Parampara. I wish you the best of the three worlds and special mercy on the new development of sacred Vedic art. I love you so much, and I feel indebted to you for your divine mercy on my family and I. Thank you for introducing us to pure devotional service. Blessings today and always. Your servant, Madhavi Devi Dasi. Hari Bol.
Guruve Guru Chandraya Radhikaya Tadadare Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha Vanchakalpatrubhistya Kripasinabhyavas Kapaditanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Srimati Syamarani Didi Ki Jai, Sri Guru Parampara Ki Jai, Sri Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai. All glories to all the Vaishnavas, all glories to our illustrious Gauriya Guru Parampara, all glories to our Srimati Syamarani Didi. Happy birthday on this special day of your appearance. My name is Raghava Pandit Das. I'm the disciple of Srila Gaur Govinda Goswami Maharaj and the Siksha disciple of Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. And I also consider Srimati Syamarani Didi my Siksha Guru, my guidance, my inspiration, my connection. And I'm very, very grateful for that. I'm very grateful today to be in your company, but every day I'm grateful for your presence and guidance in my life, in our life, myself and Bhanumati, my wife. And I see it really as manifestation of Krishna's mercy, or Krishna's answer to my prayers for guidance, for inspiration, for connection, for seva. And you seem to be always like wonderfully creative in creating and observing or spotting service opportunities and engaging the misguided, lost, wandering jivas in that service. And I'm very, very grateful for that. And I also observe that in others, that you inspire your students, who I'm also very grateful to be in their presence and to be counted among, the friends and well-wishers. It's really special. I feel it so strongly and warmly in my heart. And I'm very, very grateful for that. I remember, and our first time meeting or serving together. Well, I'm serving under you in helping serving Gurudevs with his publications and his book designs, etc., and so forth. And I'm very grateful for your guidance and patience and inspiration and encouragement. And we just hope that this can continue for as long as it is given to us. And I'm very grateful for that opportunity today, and remembering so many wonderful things that we know about you, that we've read or heard you speak about, your early days with Srila Prabhupada, and your devotion and commitment to serving Srila Gurudev's, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj, his mission, and your paintings and your artwork it's out of this world, literally. And it continues to give inspiration to the far corners of the world, including the very far, deep, dark corners in my heart, hopefully, that those rays will also reach. So I don't know what to say. I haven't really prepared or thought this through very much. Just wanted to say Haribol, happy birthday. Thank you so much again and again and again. And please continue to be the wonderful person that you are. I always say, like Srimati Syamarani Didi is made of seva. Her body is the embodiment of seva, and it's truly inspiring. I'm very, very grateful. I'm also speaking for my wife. And I can't wait to be in your company again. I love watching your Harikatha online, but being in your presence is just so much nicer and better. And also be with your associates, your students, disciples, well-wishers, friends, and to be embarking upon such a, wonderful project. I just hope to carry maybe one little pebble towards building that wonderful project that you have explained to us, that you have the vision that you're having. So please always keep me near and dear, and Again, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranams. Vanchakalpatrupascha kripa sindhubhyevasta patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Hari bol.
Om Agyantimirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshru Unlimitanyana Tasmai Sri Guruve Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Radhika Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayani Dinamine Vanchakalpatarubhyacha Kripa Sindhuevacha Patitanam Pavanepyo Vaishnavepyo Namo Namaha. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Garanga, and all glories to Srimati Syamarani Didi. Happy birthday, happy appearance day, happy, wonderful, beautiful life that we can participate in because you have appeared on this day. How fortunate are we? I want to thank you so much for your kindness, compassion, inspiration, love, and so much more that you give to everybody, but certainly to me and my husband Raghava Panditas. We couldn't be more grateful that we have become reunited with you after a few years of not seeing you, and that yes, we can have more association and inspiration. And I can only say, with my limited knowledge and limited bhakti, that I truly am grateful that you are here. And so I hope to see you soon. I celebrate you today, and I thank you for all that you have given. I'd like to give a memory of when I first came on the path. You had so generously engaged me in Seva while I was working full-time in an office, and we spent several hours, many days on the phone trying to understand and how we could move together in this communication seva. And it was so interesting that I spent a lot of time with you on the phone, and it was completely sanctioned. Nobody ever disturbed me about, spending time with you on the phone while I was supposed to be doing other work. So it just goes to show the gift of transcendental service that you were imparting on all of us, and continue to do. With that trust and faith, I hope that I can, get a sliver of what you give, and hopefully my heart will remain attached to yours. So with all that said, I'm celebrating you today. Syamarani Didi, Dandavat Pranams, all my humility and good wishes go to you today. So lots of love. Haribol. Vanchakalpatarubhyacha Kripa Sindhuevacha Patitanam Pavanepyo Vaishnavepyo Namo Namaha. And to all the devotees, Haribol.
Agyanatimirandasya Jananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Militamina Tashma Shri Gurave Namaha. Namah Vishnu Padaya Radhika Priyatmane Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharajiti Namine. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Miti Namine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Adwaita Gadadhar Shivasati Shri Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I offer my humble obeisances to the assembled devotees, and also I offer my Koti Dandavat Pranams to the lotus feet of our Guruma, Srimati Syamarani Didi. On this special day, Didi, we are wishing you a happy birthday. Also, Didi, we're taking advantage of this to thank you, Didi, for your continuous seva, by engaging us in service also. Thank you, Didi, for all your guidance, all your instruction. Thank you for always being there for all the devotees, all of us. Thank you for your tolerance. We really appreciate it. We know, Didi, that we do not deserve that, but you're so merciful. You keep engaging us and keep being tolerant. Thank you, Didi. We really appreciate it. And we wish you a happy birthday. And as you always say, Didi, may you never be born again. That's why we wish you. We pray that your spiritual master, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada and Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, keep showering their mercy and their blessing upon you, and we wish you a continuous, successful spiritual preaching mission. Thank you, Didi. Thank you for everything. We really, really appreciate you. Thank you very much, and happy birthday. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranams. Thank you, all the devotees, for making this arrangement. Thank you. Radhe Radhe.
Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnana Salakaya Chakshunam Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Dandavat Pranams, Didi. Please accept my obeisances on this very glorious day of your appearance, and please accept this little offering. I hope that you like it. So my Gurudev and your Gurudev before him, and Prabhupada before him, make a point that on the Vyasa Puja of the Charya that some Guru Tapa should be spoken. And there's the Samasti Guru and the Yasti Guru, and how that undivided Akhanda Tattva Guru is manifested, and then we can speak about the individual Guru and how it's manifested in them specifically. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, there's a verse that speaks about the spiritual master and how the spiritual master should be worshipped, and that the spiritual master is considered to be directly the Supreme Lord, and because he gives us the transcendental torchlight of knowledge to give us enlightenment, and also the one that maintains the material conception that the spiritual master is an ordinary human being, becomes very frustrated, and despite all of his endeavors or her endeavors to study the Vedas and to do sadhana, those activities are like the bathing of an elephant. So the elephant will jump in the river and take a bath and then immediately go and roll in the dust. And so if we have that material conception of Guru, that they're like an ordinary human being, doing our sadhana is like jumping in the river, but then rolling in the dust of the material conceptions, and will keep us dirty with these material conceptions. So Guru has appeared in so many forms, and you have come in this form and doing your Acharya Leela for so many now. And as Sri Uddhav Ji said to Sri Krishna in the Srimad Bhagavatam, "Oh my Lord, you are so kind that even if the greatest poets of all time, even if they sang your glories for an entire day of Lord Brahma, they would never be able to reach the end of your glories. Because you have come with so much kindness that you have appeared in two forms. First, the internal form of Chaita Guru in the heart, but also externally as Sri Guru, in the form of the Acharya, to give us guidance and to help us overcome all obstacles and all difficulties. So your Gurudev, Shri Vishnupad Srila Narayan Maharaj, my Param Gurudev, also liked to hear about Shishya Tattva on his Vyasa Puja, and so I wanted to touch on that a little bit for this, for all of our sakes. So this is the principle of disciple. So the real worship of the Guru is not just giving garlands and flowery words and Mahaprasad. But the real offering that the Guru wants us to do is to become Sat Shishya, the perfect disciple. So what are the qualities of the bona fide disciples? So the topmost disciple, the Uttam disciple, is the one who knows his Guru's heart or her Guru's heart so perfectly that they don't even have to receive instruction, that they just do what the Guru wants them to do without even having to be instructed. So that's the perfect disciple. And granted, most of us are fairly far from that. I know I certainly am. But it's nice to know the goal. And then the Madhyam stage, the second stage, is the one where Guru tells them what to do and they do it immediately with great enthusiasm. The third level, at the Uttam level, is that the Guru tells them what to do and they do it, but reluctantly, with some hesitancy, with some grumbling, and without faith, without extreme enthusiasm. So if we're doing the service, but we don't have this feeling in our heart of tremendous gratitude that Sri Guru is giving me the service, and by the service to Guru Mata, or Guru Dev, that I will attain eternal service to Radha and Krishna, then we can know that we're in that third stage. And then the fourth stage is someone who's not even a disciple. So Guru is giving them instruction, but they don't do it. And this person is completely useless, like stool. So the Shastra also says that the order of Guru is not to be deliberated upon. And that doesn't mean that we shouldn't think about it, but it means that we shouldn't ask, should I do it or not do it? So Guru is giving them instruction, but they don't do it. And this person is completely useless, like stool. So the Shastra also says that the order of Guru is not to be deliberated upon. And that doesn't mean that we shouldn't think about it, but it means that we shouldn't ask, should I do it or not do it? The only deliberation that we should have in the order of Guru is, how should I do it best? And when we can come to that stage, then we can know that as the sign of the Shishya disciple. And so, Srimati Syamarani Didi, thank you so much for being the perfect example for us of that Shat Shishya disciple, and showing us how the Guru Parampara is passed down, is by being that perfect disciple. Then we can then help others and do as they do. And just very, very grateful to you for the perfect example of this, perfect example of humility, perfect example of total lack of enviousness, always encouraging us so much to serve our respective gurus if we're not initiated by you. And perfect example of tolerance, always treating us all with so much compassion, empathy, but always encouraging us to be better, to be better, to be better, and come to the stage where we are like you, where we're not satisfied, never satisfied. You're never satisfied with your service, always wanting to do more. And that's how we know that you have Guru Bhakti flowing in your heart, is that you feel like you're not doing enough, even though we can all see that you're doing so much. So thank you so much, Didi. Panchakalpatrubhascha kripa sindhuvevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna.
Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. My Sastang Dandavat pranams to my Gurudev Shri Srila Bhakti Vigyana Bharati Goswami Maharaj, onto my Param Gurudev, Sri Srila Bhakti Dayata Madhav Goswami Maharaj, onto Sri Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, onto Sri Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, onto Jagaguru Sri Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, and onto our entire Rupa Nuga Guru Varga. So today is the appearance day, the Avirbhav Titi, the birthday of our beloved Srimati Syamarani Didi. So Didi embodies what the principles of Guru Tattva are, which is that she is Tattva Darshini, she has seen the truth, and she's giving it to us. Through Didi's example, we see what does it mean to do bhajan, to do seva, to do sadhana. Anyone who knows Didi understands that from the time that she received the orders from her guru, Srila Prabhupada, in the 60s, all the way to Sri Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and to Sri Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, she has taken those orders on her head, and she's fulfilling those orders with responsibility, in the sense that, in echoing the statements of our Guru Varga, that seva means responsibility. It doesn't mean being a volunteer. And she is very responsible. She has edited so many books. She has created this art that has become beloved worldwide. And so, Didi, there are so many things that I could say about you, but I just hope that in understanding the principle of Guru, and from seeing how much you've personally poured your mercy into those around you, I hope that today on your Parents' Day, in glorifying you, maybe even to your own dismay, because you're so humble, that we could destroy all inauspiciousness and be recipients of the special mercy of you, of our Guru Varga. So Didi, thank you so much, and wow, you have given me and so many people your instructions. So my last prayer here for this video is that I hope that I can develop a mood of surrender and trust, just as you have, so that I can properly be utilized by my Guru and by my Guru Varga, just like you have done. Hare Krishna.
Om Gyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shlakaya Chakshurunaitamina Tasashri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Srimati Syamarani Didi Nami Dinamine. All glories to Srimati Syamarani Didi. All glories to Srila Gurudeva. Srimati Syamarani Didi is like our eternal best friend, our eternal well-wisher, our eternal mother. She's our Guru Mata, right? And she is giving us all something so extremely beautiful and extremely precious. She's so gentle and so soft, but yet so strict and sharp, guiding us all on our path of Bhakti Yoga so mercifully. I remember when I first met Srimati Syamarani Didi about 3 years ago during the pandemic in Texas. The first thing she said to me was, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a while," or "Oh, you look familiar," or something like this. And she just immediately made me feel so loved. It was like love at first sight. Like she recognized me from a past life, or just being so kind and motherly and affectionate. And now I have seen her move to Miami, and I have seen her start this preaching mission of the Glorifications Outreach Center, which has been super awesome to witness. She's giving us something so beautiful.
She wrote the Art of Spiritual Life, and in this book she explains all of her detailed stories with Srila Prabhupada from when she met him back in the 60s. And through all of these teachings of her life story, it has made me feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more secure in where I'm at in my Krishna consciousness, because she's just so real, and she's so compassionate, and she's very relatable. She's on an extremely high platform, totally out of reach to where I'm at. I have no idea. She's very deceiving. She's very deceiving, very internal, I think. And so, but still, she's very relatable, and I'm so grateful for this quality in her, because it's, you know, through some hard times that I've had to go through so far, since I've known her, she has just supported me, and she'll provide examples from her own life story that she learned a similar lesson, and how to get through it, and then she'll give me advice on how to get through all of my difficult situations. And I see her doing this for all of the devotees and just making everyone feel so special and so loved. And now she's so mercifully is giving Diksha initiation and Harinam initiation to devotees who are eager to grab a hold of her mercy. She is so inspiring to me, as she is completely devoted and extremely surrendered to her spiritual master and to the whole Guru Varga. And she's constantly reminding me to get out of my own way, to get out of my ego, and to practice allowing the Guru Varga and our instructions of our Guru Varga to shine through and to flow through and to be followed. She's teaching us all so many basic things on Achman and just how to do things properly, like proper etiquette, and yeah, just how to be like proper, nice gentlemen and gentlewomen, which is like what Srila Prabhupada wanted, right? And I think she's such a beautiful representation of Srila Prabhupada and Srila Narayan Maharaj's mood in one. I have never met either of Srila Narayan Maharaj or Srila Prabhupada. It's my own misfortune, but I know her. And through her, I have felt like I've met Srila Prabhupada and Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Yeah, she's definitely left huge impressions in my heart and has helped me through the hardest times. She's so humble, she's so gracious, and there's not enough words I could say. I don't know how to properly glorify her, but she's very, very special. So Dandarat pranams to all the devotees.
Hare Krishna, Vanchakalpataruvyasha, Kripa Sindhuvya Vasha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavyo, Namo Namaha. Srimati, Syamarani Didi ki jai. I just want to make this short video, my dear Guru Devi, to wish you a happy, really, really happy birthday, and say just few words, because I'm so grateful for having your mercy in my life. I remember the first time when I visited the GVO with my husband Kunal, and how immediately you just see us and saw us in such a lovely way. You immediately asked our names, and you made us feel so welcome, so appreciated, like, yeah, so much love, I would say. And I immediately fell in love with you, with your ashram, with all the devotees, and the GVO. All are so sweet and amazing. And yeah, and then fortunately, by Krishna grace and mercy, I had the possibility to live close by few months and share those moments every morning in Mangalarti before going to my workplace. Was such an amazing and beautiful experience. That was really beautiful, and how little by little I asked you questions and yeah, like just hearing your lectures, your words, was such a beautiful experience. I cannot, it's like I am eternally grateful for your mercy, for giving me Harinam initiation. That was such a big gift, such a blessing that, to be honest, I feel that I don't deserve, but I'm so happy that I accepted it. And yeah, I just want to say that Syamarani Didi is so sweet, so beautiful human being, and and it's so sweet, so soft, but at the same time so clear and strict. And I feel that that is so important and necessary. And you have been such a support for me in really hard moments, in really challenging moments. And your words have been guiding me in such a way that I can, yeah, I have no words to explain how much love and appreciation I feel. So yeah, I just pray. I'm praying that Krishna give us the blessings of continuing your association. I miss you so much. I really want to be close by as I was before, but in my heart, I am in GBO every single day with you, and yeah, I just hope and pray to Krishna for a lot of health for you and blessings, and that you can continue guiding us in this world, going back to go ahead. And yeah, please excuse my English. This is not my first language, it's Spanish, but I try my best. So Didi, thank you so much. Thank you for your love, for your patience, and thank you for be so merciful and be my Guru Devi. And thank you all the devotees there who are taking care of her and supporting her in this beautiful seva. And yeah, that's all for now. So I hope to see you soon and visit you soon and have you direct association. And thank you so much. Hare Krishna. My all my best wishes for you all, and my Dandavat pranams. Haribol.
Haribol, Srimati, Syamarani, Didi. I wanted to wish you the happiest birthdays and humbly bow down before you for all the wisdom and knowledge you share, for your beautiful open heart, for opening your arms wide open and welcoming me into my soul family and into the temple where I feel such peace and abundance. And I praise you and I wish you the best year of all, and may you never be born again. Haribol, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams, dear Syamarani Didi. I'm sending you so much love and all auspiciousness to you on your wonderful appearance day. Happy birthday. I want to thank you so much for being a part of my life and allowing me to serve in even a small capacity. I'm humbled by your wonderful patience and compassion, and I want to thank you so much. And I wish you a wonderful, wonderful celebration, and Dandavat Pranams to all of the dear devotees. Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyadame Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Narayaniti Namine Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Happy birthday, Srimati Syamarani Didi. Oh, Radhe. Jai Didi. Oh my gosh, so many Koti pranams to you from us. We just wanted to thank you. I know you're probably like this by now, hearing so many glorifications of you, but we both earnestly love you and value you. You are a part of our everyday being. Of course, you gave Rasaniti, now Kalaniti, that beautiful first name, and as he evolved and we evolved, you've been with us in our world. You know Narayani, she's such an incredible artist.
And we wish we were with you now. We have a gaggle of girls, little girls inside, and we can only pray that as they grow, our friends' children, all the children of the world, that they can have these qualities, and you can really call them like Vedic qualities, Brahminical qualities, Vaishnavi, Devi qualities of wholeness, of truth, of empowerment.
And service.
And
come in
service.
contact with those values and the Harikatha and the mission of our Srila Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada. And I just will always remember, for me, seeing you and spending time with you here, of course, in Massachusetts and in Badger, and just so much wonderful just relationship, and that just continues to hold my soul. And I'm so happy, so happy that Narayani is also receiving that same affection from you, the way that you fed her sweet rice on her first grain ceremony, and seeing you in Florida over this past
and all
summer.
the artwork in Narayani's eyes were just
yes.
wow. You're most welcome. We know you don't like to travel too much now, but this home here in New York, where we are near Bhaktabandhav, we're all your home as well, of course.
Always and forever.
And always and forever. I think you'd be very comfy here. Please come visit, and we'll take care of you. But to you, to Vasanti, to the whole GVO team, and to all the enlightening conversations that you are offering through just your darshan, through your embodiment, and through your strength. We are just so incredibly lucky to have your devoted beingness on the earth. Today, your birthday, tomorrow, I should say, is our 10-year anniversary. So we are asking for any Puspanjali blessings upon our heads to continue to endeavor in our bhakti. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Happy birthday.
Jai Srila Gurudev.
Haribol, Dandavat Pranam. My dear Srimati Syamarani Didi. Honestly, I can't really put into words or 1 minute how much you mean to me, how much you play a role in my life. Even when I'm not physically in your presence, how much you're still playing a role daily in my life, also playing a role in the new generation to come, because I speak about you and your glories. To Kaya all the time. No, you don't normally like to be glorified, and because of that, I'm not going to, not publicly at least, but I just really want to thank you for your association. It means the world to me, and I really hope to be reunited with you soon. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams, Jai Srimati Syamarani Didi, Jai Srila Gurudev, Jai Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Bhaktivinoda Bharati Maharaj, and all the devotees, Dandavat Pranams. I will have to take this opportunity, even though it's very short. I didn't have time to think about it, and I don't think it's possible to fit Syamarani Didi's glories into just, 5 minutes or less, but I'm gonna try to just say something and use this opportunity to express my gratitude for one of my most impactful teachers in this lifetime. I truly don't know where I would be if it wasn't for the grace of Srimati Syamarani Didi, which is undeniably like the direct mercy of our Srila Prabhupada and our Srila Gurudev, our Srila Bhaktivinoda Bharati Maharaj, and our entire Guru Varga coming from in the line of Mahaprabhu and Rupa Goswami. I know in my life, they say the best way to give Pushpanjali is to speak the Harikatha. For that, I would just say everything's in Didi's, her book. You read how she's lived her life, and you will be transformed undeniably and inevitably just by learning about her example and the services she's done. I know, though, in my own life, I've heard a real way to glorify your guru is to also be a good example. I don't think I can say that, and I'm at work and you can see my corpse-like body without tilak, but I know my life would be nothing that it is at all without her guidance. She's reaffirmed my relationship to my Harinam Guru, Srila Bhaktivinoda Narayan Maharaj, and it's by her grace that I was able to get initiated by Srila Bhaktivinoda Bharati Maharaj, and as well as Srimati Vasanti Didi. It's by her mercy that I was able to understand how to follow my Guru Varga, what it means to follow them, how it's not a simple thing, what it means to really follow this process and what it looks like. And even though maybe I'm miles away, at least I know I'm miles away thanks to her example. You know, when I tried to record this morning and it was a little emotional, and I realized that that's just a reflection of how far away I feel from Didi's association, and it's so purifying to remember the Vaishnavas, so I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I know sometimes Didi, I remember she spoke when our Srila Gurudev left this world about separation, and she said she was like a dry desert, not crying, but I think it's because she's always with our Guru Varga, and that's just says so much about her. If you ever talk to her, ever seek guidance, the only thing she's going to do is bring you directly into our line. If I've ever had a doubt on Siddhanta or my practice or anything in relation to bhakti, she's never hesitated to tell me exactly how it is. Just like her Srila Prabhupada, giving everything as it is, and our Srila Gurudev putting us exactly in the line that is so rare and so special, to put it in my own simplified language. But she's never hesitated. She's really what our Gurudev said. He wanted his daughters to be like lions. She's a lion. She will never hesitate, if you're lucky enough to get advice from her, to cut right through all the illusions and all the doubts. She'll never entertain your Maya or false ego, and she'll give you exactly what you need to hear. I'm so grateful for that in my life. She's never watered anything down, and it's because of that. Anytime I remember any guidance she's given me, it's helped me so much. Even recently, I'll just say I had, in my own life, like waking life, I didn't feel so hyper aware of my sadhan. Just subconsciously, there's a nagging feeling that my bhajan should be stronger. But I had a dream where I was actually crying to Didi to help me with my that my sadhana was so weak, and I just messaged her directly about that, and she gave me direct advice that was so helpful and reminding me of exactly what books of Srila Gurudev I need to read, and just putting me right back at the feet of my Guru Varga. So I always know that putting myself at her feet is the safest thing. I'm grateful to my parents who have been devotees since before I was born, and who have been inspired by Didi and following her since before I was born, and I'm grateful that they sent me in her direction, and I just see it as the direct mercy of our Guru Varga.
Namam Vishnu Paraya Radhikaya Pratmane Shishima Bhaktivedanta Narayani Dinamane Shri Krishna Lilagatane Sadaksham Adaya Madhuganas Chuktam Varamvaranyam Purusham Mahantam Narayanantang Satitam Papadye Mukam Kroti Vachalam Pankang Lantai Tegirim Takripaham Tamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarine Vanchakavadarivischa Kripasinubheva Patitanam Bhavnibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. All glories to Srimati Syamarani Didi on this most auspicious appearance day. You've always been my well-wisher for my family. I remember when I first came to Srila Gurudev Sangha, you made ardent arrangements for me to get his association so we could take initiation. I've always been blessed to be in your association and with all the devotees, even through all the hardships, being attacked physically in so many different ways. You still stayed very staunch, dedicated, and committed to our Guru Parampara, unwavering, and your hands have been the instrument of divine creation. My heartfelt obeisances to you on behalf of my family. Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe.
Hare Krishna, Syamarani. All glories and obeisances to you today and always, Mataji. I am wholly unqualified to glorify you the way you deserve on such a special day, let alone to speak on your own spiritual masters, whose nectarine wisdom you so humbly and wholeheartedly bestow on us each and every day. But I am so incredibly thankful to have your association. Although we only met briefly in person, the impact that you had on me was insurmountable. You took this holy, unworthy soul and offered guidance and acceptance, and I will always be grateful to have you as an example of what it means to offer oneself in true devotional service. So may you be blessed with the effulgence and mercy that you so graciously offer everyone else today and always.
Dandava pranams, Guru Mata. I would like to offer my heart-like flowers to you on this auspicious day. As withered as my flowers in my heart are, I pray that the Guru Varga showers you with much prem on this beautiful, amazing day. And we are so fortunate to have you bless our lives. Your unwavering service that you demonstrate to our entire Guru Varga is so inspiring. Your humility, tolerance, patience, and compassion know no bounds, and you are truly a real pure devotee indeed. I know for a fact that you have saved me from an ocean of material existence and suffering, and have now placed me at your lotus feet, and now I am drowning in an ocean of your mercy and grace. And yeah, I'm just so eternally grateful for you. I knew you were my guru the first time I met you, and now it's come true. I must have done something right in this life or in the past life. And so, yeah, once again, I aspire to be of service to you, and also in the next life, hopefully. Yeah, thank you so much. Love your cookie cutter son, Janardhan Das. Go Haribo.